Everything's working? Is the mic on? Check 1, 2. Looks a little different right now, doesn't it? Welcome to my show. I'm back in the garage again. I'm back in the garage again. And my guitar's on it too. So we're going to switch it while I'm doing my song right now. Here we go. When we're back in the garage and the weather, we can't depend on the weather. Here we go, here we go. We're going to switch up. Hand up. It's like Olympics. It's like the Olympics. There we go. There we go. Everybody. Hold on. Here we go. Whoa. We can start this again. We'll cut this part. We'll edit this part. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Back in the garage again. Back in the garage again. I'm so thankful all of you could come. Happiness, I'll try to bring you some. I'm back exactly where I started from so long ago. Where am I? Back in the garage again. I'm back in the garage again. I'm playing for the shovels and the brooms. It's so much bigger than my living room. I suppose we could have been on Zoom. I don't know. I don't let anything get me. I don't let anything get me. I don't let anything get me down. Except for everything. I don't let anything get me. I don't let anything get me. I don't let anything get me down. So I'm back in the garage again. I'm back in the garage again. Actually, it's really pretty great that we're all here. We'll celebrate. Facebook show number 68. Here we go! Everybody! I don't let anything get me. I don't let anything get me. I don't let anything get me down. Except for everything. I don't let anything get me. I don't let anything get me. I don't let anything get me down. I don't let anything get me down. I don't let anything get me down. I'm back in the garage again. So nice here in Milwaukee. Angela Beeman. Chef Brian Moen. This one's for you. I've always been responsible. I've always had a sense of obligation to God and the flag, to Mom and apple pie. So I don't know what's come over me. Don't know wherein lies this insanity, but I have to live at least once before I die. So tonight, I want to ruin my life. I want to throw it all away in a spectacular way. Tonight, I want to ruin my life. I want to do something dumb, and I don't care. I feel like I've been suffocating, hesitating, waiting for a moment when I could even try to flap my weary arms and fly. I know I'll miss the family, miss the house, the dog, and the Jeep Cherokee, but I have to live at least once before I die. So tonight, I want to ruin my life. I want to throw it all away in a spectacular way. Tonight, I want to something dumb, and I don't care. No, I won't care what happens when you close that door. I don't care what happens to me anymore. La 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 la. La 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 la. And I know I miss the family, miss the house, the dog, and the Jeep Cherokee, but I have to live at least once before I die. Are you with me? No. Are you with me? Let me hear you say tonight. What? Thank you, boys. I want to throw it all away in a spectacular way. Tonight, I want to ruin my life. 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 And if I'm going down, you're coming with me. I'm back in the garage again. Are you coming? Are you coming with me tonight? Are you coming? Are you coming with me tonight? Are you coming with me to the scene of the crime? Do you want to see the bright lights one more time? Are you coming? Are you coming with me tonight? Are you coming? Are you coming with me tonight? Are you ready for a ride that you'll never forget? Don't you want to die with no regrets? Are you coming? Are you coming with me tonight? Are you coming? Are you coming with me? Coming with me tonight? Are you coming? Are you coming with me tonight? Are you coming? Are you coming with me tonight? I want to take you out for a week or two. Do the wicked things that we used to do. Are you coming? Are you coming with me tonight? Are you coming? Are you coming with me? Coming with me? Are you coming? Are you coming with me? Coming with me? Are you coming? Are you coming with me? Coming with me tonight? Tonight's show, a blend of the unusual and the old school. This is the latter. Lee Schmidt up there in Sherwood. Carrie Natrop-Pelwitz. Amazing name, Carrie. And of course, a woman who actually gave me a donation and said, play something old. That's you, Lynn Riley. That's you on the beautiful shores of Lake Monona. This is as old school as you can get. The oldest song I'm going to do tonight. Well, all little girls want a dreamboat boy, rich, young, pretty, and tan. All little boys want a sweet little thing, rich, young, pretty, and tan. Don't you know it's a proven fact? We all want sex in a Cadillac. Once in front and twice in back. We want it to be like on TV. Rich, young, pretty, and tan. Well, all my friends can't wait to be rich, young, pretty, and tan. Personally, I would hate to be rich, young, pretty, and tan. You spend a fortune on your clothes. You dress up right so that no one knows about that itch that comes and goes. Oh, is he that wants to be rich, young, pretty, and tan? I said rich, young, pretty, tan. Rich, young, pretty, tan. Rich, young, pretty, tan. Oh, man, yeah, yeah. Look out. East and west and north and south, rich, young, pretty, and tan. With pouting lips and open mouths, rich, young, pretty, and tan. Life's rewards can be so sweet unless you get too indiscreet with the slugs you pick up off the street. Why can't it be like on TV? Rich, young, pretty, and tan. Said, why can't it be like on TV? Rich, young, pretty, and tan. Said, why can't it be like on TV? Rich, young, pretty, and tan. Whoa, man. Said, rich, young, pretty, tan. Come on, rich, rich, young, pretty, tan. Oh, man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Rich, young, pretty, tan. Rich, young, pretty, tan. Rich, young, pretty, tan. Oh, man, yeah, yeah, yeah. And rich, young, pretty, tan. Old school. There, that's kicking things off tonight. I got a lot of songs to go, but first, some refreshment. It's not Bud Light, but give me my BB gun. This is what I'm going to shoot the Bud Light with, my Red Ryder BB gun. I am going to drink this, and I plan, after I drink this, I'm becoming a woman. You know, it's not terrible. But it's not Bud Light, it's Busch Light. Same company. This is not as good as Bud Light. Yeah, no, that's a pretty good slogan, I think. Thank you for tuning in. Let's meet who's responsible. The first guy's going to bring me my other guitar on his way up here. On the camera, on the sound. On all that stuff, and he's going to switch guitars. It was an Olympic handoff in that first song. I thought we recovered amazingly. Yeah, well. Mr. Pipe Jim on camera and sound. Whoa! And then, of course, he's here tonight again. He's here off the carbs. Mr. Brian Murphy on all the other stuff. Brian Murphy on stage hand and stage crew. He's the guy who would be with the flashlight behind stage at the REO Speedwagon concert. He'd be guiding Geddy Lee up to the stage in Rush. I'm going to do some interesting things right now because this is amazing. I got, it was like a family affair for tonight's show. And I'm surprised they're not out in my driveway right now because they live around here. Paul Hansen wants to wish his beautiful wife, Karen Reiner, happy birthday. And I'm going to sing this to you, Karen, from Paul. I don't want $1 million. I don't even want to. I'm content without a cent, 'cause all I want is you. I don't want a stately mansion with an ocean view. I hang my hat in any old shack, 'cause all I want is you. I hang my hat in any old shack, 'cause all I want is you. All I want is you to hold me tight. All I want is you night after night. I don't want a Lamborghini or even a Subaru. I'll walk 100 miles to see you smile, 'cause all I want is you. I'll walk 100 miles to see you smile, 'cause all I want is you. Forevermore. All I want is it to be like it was before. I don't want to live forever. Ripe old age will do. But before I go, you should know all I want is you. Before I go, you should know all I want is you. All I want is you. Happy birthday, Karen Reiner. What Paul didn't tell me, it's his birthday too. Eleanor and Mark Hansen, a relation, obviously, of Paul, asked me to sing this song for both Karen and for Paul. Old school? Listen. Here are the things that make me nervous. Here are the things that drive me mad. Here are the things that make me nervous. Nervous. Magicians make me nervous. Beauty pageant contestants make me nervous. Clowns make me nervous. Ventriloquists make me nervous. Mormons make me nervous. Mimes, people with scabs, serial killers, 5 whole movies of Phyllis Diller. Those are the things that make me nervous. Those are the things that stick in my craw. Those are the things that make me nervous. Nervous. Stuffed character costumes, especially that bastard Chuck E. Cheese with stupid whiskers, stupid buck teeth, and stupid hole in the middle of his stupid head where you could see the actual out-of-work mime underneath. Make me nervous. Ernest Borgnine makes me nervous. 9-inch nails make me nervous. Lee press-on nails make me nervous. Lee Schmidt makes me nervous. Schmidt beer makes me nervous. Beer nuts make me nervous. Nuts and bolts make me nervous. Michael Bolton makes me nervous. Michael Jackson makes me nervous. Action Jackson makes me nervous. Action figures make me nervous. Figure 8s make me nervous. 8 balls make me nervous. Great balls of fire makes me nervous. Fire Fire and brimstone makes me nervous. Brimley, what was that guy's name? Wilfred Brimley makes me nervous. Wilfred, Fred, right said Fred makes me nervous. Right wingers make me nervous. Kip Winger makes me nervous. Kip. Kippered beef. Nice, Merv. Makes me nervous. Beef stew makes me nervous. Patrick Stewart makes me nervous. Patrick Swayze makes me nervous. Swayze. I don't know how we're getting to it. I'm trying. Swayze. Swing and sway makes me nervous. Porch swings make me nervous. I am backed in a corner here. My front porch makes me nervous. Frontal lobotomies make me nervous. Laboutons make me nervous. Boot, scoot, and boogie makes me nervous. Boogie shoes make me nervous. Shoeless Joe Jackson makes me nervous. Action Jackson makes me nervous. Action figures make me nervous. Figure eights make me nervous. Deja vu makes me nervous. Carnival workers with big tattoos and millionaires who sing the blues. Those are the things that make me nervous. Those are the things that drive me crazy. Those are the things that make me nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm real nervous. I just want to die. Working out. That song, I didn't want to ruin the family feel of the dual requests and the mutual requests between families, but that song was also for Mr. Derek Mosier. Don't feel left out, Derek, that you have no family members to wish you a happy birthday in song. Don't feel left out. I hope you don't, because that song was for you too. Speaking of people that feel like they're my family members, way down there in Arizona, Bruce and Nancy Shower. Bruce and Nancy want me to sing as fast as I possibly can. And there's another request tonight that wants me to sing as fast as I possibly can. I don't know if Joe's even heard this one. I remember sitting on the floor of your apartment because you didn't have a table or a chair, listening to your favorite song, If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher. I remember smoking lots of Marlboro Light 100s and blowing all the smoke outside with your friends from the back who were dressed in black and acting like someone just died. I don't care what you say. Those were not the days. They were fun in so many ways. But those were not the days. It's so much better now. We turned off all the lights and did a half a dozen candles to save on the electric bill. And when you said sit close to me, I said, okay, I will. Jerking and twitching, we were lying in the kitchen with my knees on the cold hard floor. It was sweet, but I never want to sleep on linoleum anymore. I don't care what you say. Those were not the days. They were fun in so many ways. But those were not the days. It's so much better now. Now Now we're still together. We're in a beautiful apartment. You're afraid that the adventure's gone. Why don't we just sit down on the floor and listen to your favorite song? If I could turn back time. Why don't we call your friends from the back? They're living in the suburbs now. I bet if we did, they wouldn't be caught dead in this neighborhood anyhow. I don't care what you say. Those were not the days. They were fun in so many ways. But those were not the days. I don't care what you say. These are the days. It's so much better now. So much better now. It's so much better now. So much better now. Whoa. Nobody wants a book if they know how it ends. Nobody wants to look like a fool in front of all their friends. Nobody wants a shirt if the buttons are gone. Nobody wants dessert if dinner goes too long. But everybody wants love. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants love. Nobody wants a boat with a hole in the floor. Nobody wants a quote that they've heard 1,000 times before. Nobody wants a smile if it isn't sincere. Nobody wants a style if it comes from last year. But everybody wants love. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants love. They want love. Nobody wants to stay if the party's moved on. Nobody wants a day if it's only 23 hours long. Nobody wants a dream if it doesn't come true. Nobody wants to scream till their face turns blue. But everybody wants love. 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 Everybody got to have love. They want love. Love, love, love. Sean and Danny Closey, how'd I do? Everybody wants love. Everybody wants love. Everybody got to have love. Everybody wants love. They want love. Love, love, love. Pam and Corey. Pam and Corey Malcars. Last show I did was inside, and it was full of profanity. It was jam-packed with profanity. And of course our neighbors came over with their little girls. And at that time, I've got it all written down right now. This is not spontaneous. I felt terrible. But they're not here tonight, Pam. They're not here tonight, Corey. So let's do it. I ain't too smart, but I have my moments when I'm Albert. And I'm walking on a fine line between genius and insanity. I ain't too cute, but I have my moments. You could call me tall, dark, and handsome. You could call me short, light, and homely, which is what I am more frequently. I have my moments, yes I do, when I'm normal, just like you. I ain't too good, but I have my moments when I'm mother. Got a bathrobe and a halo, and I'm washing poor people's feet. I have my moments of dark despair. Mostly I don't care. I ain't too smart, but I have my I hit that high note so well, it kind of just flustered me. I'm not kidding. I didn't expect that to come out of here. I didn't. I ain't too smart, but I have my moments when I'm Albert. And I'm walking on a fine line between genius and insanity. I ain't too smart, but I have my moments. I ain't too good, but I have my moments. I ain't too cute, but I have my moments. Should we do extra verses, Pam and Corey? You guys ready for extra verses? I got a captive audience in this garage. Let's see. I didn't go straight from the meditation cave to the New York Jets lineup, but I have my moments when I'm Aaron fucking Rodgers. How many times has that expression used the last season? How many times? I didn't think I could get away with having a vape pen in Russia, but I have my moments when I'm Britney. Let's try this one. I'm not a batshit crazy congressperson from Colorado, but I have my moments when I'm Lauren. Are we getting these out there in Facebook land? Are we getting any of these? Oh. I'm not having a reboot, even though the woman who wrote me is going through all sort of flack about stuff, but I have my moments when I'm Harry. I'm not the actor who portrayed Harry Potter in the original films, who probably won't have anything to do with the HBO series, but I have my moments when I'm Daniel. Just one more, and that's my favorite one. I didn't have the greatest children's TV show of all time that get caught masturbating in a porno theater in Sarasota, but I have my moments when I'm Pee-wee. I ain't too smart, but I have my moments. I ain't too cute, but I have my moments. I ain't too good, but I have my moments. Pam and Corey, I love you. Oh my God, I can feel it happening. Every Bush product, every Anheuser-Busch product, packed with estrogens. Can't fit Kid Rock in there. Oh, I can do that one. I'm not probably the most racist country singer to ever perform at the venue formerly known as Miller Park. But I have my moments when I'm Morgan. Thank you very much. I did it. Thank you. I just had to get that one in there for you, Pam. I can feel the estrogens working right now. Oh, man, I got a challenge. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this name right, but it's Joel Mickish. Joel Mickish. I know. Oh, Joel and Tina. He promised a giant donation, didn't he? Yeah, we'll see about that. But Joel has thrown down the gauntlet of challenge to me. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since 2001, 22 years ago. Joel, I learned this for you. Oh, I wrote this, so I relearned it for you. White guys in suits rule the world. It's too bad if you're a woman or a girl. With each cigar that... with every... Let me try it again, Joel. Yeah. White guys in suits rule the world. It's too bad if you're a woman or a girl. With each cigar that gets smoked, with each brandy that gets swirled, white guys in suits rule the world. Close enough. White guys in suits own this town. It's too bad if you're black, yellow, red, or brown. Well, they're putting on their wingtips and marching all around. White guys in suits own this town. There's a look of confidence on their faces, and there's real important papers in their briefcases. White guys in suits, they know best, and they're making the decisions for the rest. And when their job is through, they put their feet up on their desks. White guys in suits, they know best. Now, when I was a young man, my daddy told me, son, put down that damn guitar, 'cause there's work that must be done. Put a tie around your neck, be as straight as you can be, and you may be a pillar of society, just like me. Now, white guys in suits got it made, and they're always the most likely to get laid, and they're always first in line when it comes to getting paid. White guys in suits got it made. I said white guys in suits, they know best. Oh, white guys in suits own this town. Well, white guys in suits rule the world. Joel, come on, pony up now, pony up. If you wish to donate, feel free. I will not complain one bit. The sign's behind me? Oh, it's up there. Up there, we can see the... Yeah, don't forget to donate, because we, we do take a night off
to do this show, and this summer's going to be awfully busy, and I don't know if we're going to be able to find a Friday night off. I know that our next virtual streaming show, and possibly the last one till October, will be on May 19th. Friday night, May 19th, and I'm sure it's going to be right in this garage, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, I might do something about the mise en scène in this garage. I might do some design. I might throw some artwork in here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll put my cutout of Morgan Wallen and his opening act, Hardy. Have them on either side of me. You know what I could do? I could get my cutouts out of Dianne Feinstein and Mitch McConnell. Yeah, old lions of the Senate who haven't been there for like 3 months. I could do Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz. They could. I don't know. It could be. We could have some mise en scène. But right now I'm doing a kind of a medley of 2 songs that have pretty much the same damn theme. And this first one is for Ms. Peggy Brenner of Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. And you have such a nice daughter. Carly Brenner, that she said, please wish my mom happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Peggy. You know I like you best. I like you best because you're really sweet. I like you best because you're really neat. Let's sit beneath a shady tree and read romantic poetry. I like you best because you're really sweet. Yeah, Peggy, pick my least appropriate song for your birthday. Pick. I like you best when you're on your knees. I like you best when you say please. So let me put my cocktail down and you and I will go to town. I like you best when you're on your knees. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Peggy, 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 Peggy. Amazing. Let's do a tribute to all the famous Peggys of all time. Peggy from Mad Men. Peggy Lee. Everybody got the fever. That is something we all know. Peggy Fleming. Who? Peggy Lipton. Who? Oh, the Avengers. I love that name. It's a Margaret. Margaret. How did Margaret become Peggy? I don't know. All I do is this. I like you best when you're really drunk. I like you best when you're in the trunk. I promise not to break your heart. I'll wheel you home in a shopping cart. I like you best when you're really drunk. When you're on your knees, when you're on your back, when you're on all fours, when you're on anything, out in Oconomowoc, because you're really nice, because you make me, because you like to, because you're really sweet. Happy birthday, Peggy! And in a related song, for Cheryl Andrews and Fond du Lac and Lee Schmidt, and of course, Lynn Riley for Old School, I like men, I like women, I like sinking, I like swimming, I like dogs and I like cats, I like cows and cowboy hats. I like knives and forks and spoons, I like whistling happy tunes, I like to come but not too soon, 'cause I like everything. You get it? I like you best, I like everything. No? Well, I like milk, I like cookies, Adam 12 and the rookies. I like peaches, I like cream, I like field and I like stream. I like diamonds, clubs, and hearts. I like to order a la carte. Gee, I like your private parts, 'cause I like everything. You could never get me down, that will never happen. I will never be depressed when my step is light and my toes are tapping. So, I like Veronica, I like Betty, I like meatballs and spaghetti. I like God and I like Buddha. I like cheddar, brie, and Gouda. I like Beatles, Stones indoors. I like to shop at hardware stores. And I'd like to do you on a cheese-covered floor in Fond du Lac. I like everything. Help me now. I like men. I like sinking. I like dogs and I like cows in cowboy hats. You know, I don't really like cats. I'm not going to lie. I don't like cats, and I don't like the musical Cats. I like dogs because I got one, but my poor dog has something called swimmer's tail. Bobo, come here. I don't know if you can see him, but he can't wag his tail because he was swimming all day yesterday in freezing cold water. It's my dog right there. Be sure. Come on, shed on my white pants. Go ahead. Yeah, he's got whiskey tail, right. But I like dogs and I like cats. I like cows in cowboy hats. I like Phil and I like Don. Happy days, the wrath of Khan. Won't you put these handcuffs on? I like everything. I like water, I like wine. I like to think that love is blind, and I masturbate with you in mind. I like everything. I won't report, but Roger Mudd might. I hate the look of a cow's cud sight. I'm drinking Bush and not Bud Light. But I like everything. Easter was last Sunday. And Kim Schmidt, I didn't forget you. Ann Peterson, you requested this little Easter song, and man, have I got the gay men's choir to help me sing it. Come on up, boys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the soon-to-be transgender 2. He's dressed in white, he's always clean. He's my main man from the Nazarene. That's Jesus. Jesus Christ. He's making a list, and he's checking it twice. Oh, stirring. Don't let Jesus break your dishes. Heaping on those loaves and fishes. That's Jesus. Whoop. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Jesus at a party has a real good time. Changes water into Boone's Farm. What? Jesus. Sing it, boys. Jesus. He's the guy who played Crockett on Miami Vice. And that's how old this song is. That's how old this song is. Jesus drinks until he's unconscious. Look out, Jesus.
Here comes Pontius.
Jesus, sing it.
Jesus Christ.
His favorite song is Foreigner's Cold as Ice. No. His favorite song is I'm Sailing Away. No. His favorite song is So Hold On Loosely. Don't let it go. No. His favorite song is No, his favorite song is... Who wants to see them bunny hop? This could be the best show I've ever done. Wait, boys, wait. Noah begat Ham, Ham begat Shem, who begat my friend from Bethlehem. Up in Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
When he wants to pick up chicks, he puts on a little Old Spice by Manon. Which, by the way, both these gentlemen are wearing Old Spice. Oh, wait. Jesus' favorite Elvis song is Love Me Tender. And Jesus loves everybody, even if you're transgender. Jesus, go! Like a big woolly elephant, he was afraid of mice. Just put that in. Got some mouse traps here in the corner of the garage. Wait, one more verse. Joseph said to Mary,
Say what?
that conception was immaculate. Jesus, sing it. He's making a list and he's checking it twice. Don't go anywhere, boys. Don't go anywhere. How about it? How about it? Let's hear it for my new singing group, my new K-pop sensation. And they aren't even from Korea. And they're going to help me on this one, too, Betsy Wasmer. Every dream I have is broken. Every bubble has been burst. Every ray of hope is faded. And things can get much worse. But this time, next year, I'll go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. This time, next year, I'll go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. Guitar. Close up guitar. Oh, the rain came down in buckets for 39 days and nights. The next day the sun was shining. I guess we'll be all right. But this time, next year, I'll go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. This time, next year, I'll go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. More guitar. You know what song is in my head right now? Fly By Night by Rush. Why did I say the words Geddy Lee? All I know is this. I got to clear away the cobwebs that completely cover me. Find a brand new way of living and a change of scenery. But this time next year, I'll go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. This time next year, I'll go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. One more time, boys. This time next year, I go down to the ocean, jump in, and I'll float away. Jumping, and I'll float away. I'm on a away. Yeah. Let's hear from my singers, the Tennessee Two. You know, Showers, and I don't mean April, I mean those folks out in Arizona. When did you ever get both your requests? Like a feather in a hurricane, a sugar cube out in the pouring rain. We won't be here long. We won't be here long. So I guess it's up to you and me to leave behind a pleasant memory. We won't be here long. We won't be here long. Now I can hear the rain going tap, tap, tap on the corrugated carport. I'm thinking about this, thinking about that, thinking about so on and so forth. I'm here again, outside our house. I can't go in, I can't stay out. I can't begin to leave my doubt far behind. I'm practically out of my mind. Life is short, and when you're gone, you're gone. And though we're hoping there's a great beyond, no one really knows where a body goes. So it's best to leave with no regrets, no important words unsaid on yet. No one really knows where a body goes. I can hear the sweet, crazy music of the wind chime underneath the thunder. Thinking about me, thinking about you, thinking about what I wonder. I'm here again, outside our house. I can't go in, I can't stay out. I can't begin to leave my doubt far behind. I'm practically out of my mind. I'm here again, outside our house. I can't go in, I can't stay out. I can't begin to leave my doubt far behind. I'm practically out of my mind. I'm practically out of my mind. Practically out of my mind. Showers, 2 requests tonight, 2 of them. Yeah, that's what happens when you watch every show and donate the day after. Oh, speaking of donations, right there. Empty your wallets. I'll be glad you did. So will Pipe Jim. So will Murph. And who are we going to thank for actually making this show tonight possible? We are going to thank Dan and Nikki from Madison, especially Nikki because it was her name on the Venmo. Chad Allshouse, Cheddar, it's Milwaukee Day, of course, and he would have been here, but his car broke down. Cheddar, I don't know if you're going to be able to watch this, but WMLW is Milwaukee. WMLW means Milwaukee. I don't remember how that went. I did not write that song. So, Carly Brenner, thank you again. Wishing your mom a happy birthday. Jan and Doug Thompson of San Diego. Rebecca Winsell from Cudahy. Eh? Laura Tucker from Madison, thank you. I wasn't going to ask any personal questions, don't worry. Bruce and Sylvia Haraldson, thank you very much. Michael Falk, another guy who donates a lot. Tina Winkleman, thank you very much. What? Tina? Oh, that's Tina. Oh, they did send me money then. Oh, dang. Thank you, Joel and Tina. Scott Schiller, thank you very much. Tom Benke from Minnesota. I don't know if he's still living in Minnesota or not. Paul Jones, and there'll be more on Paul Jones in a little while. But he's making the show possible. Who else is? Oh, Tim and Susan Griffin out there in North Carolina. Matt Whistler, Jared Finger, and Josh Miller. Josh Miller from Florida. Florida man. Who didn't know how those syringes got up his butt. That is my wife Bethany's favorite Florida man story. I don't know how they got there. Somebody put them up. I was sleeping. Ryan Hegemeyer, thank you. Ethan Brodsky always donates in a multiple of 0.69. Ethan, I'm so glad we're adults. Because every time you do that, I got to say, I laugh. I do. Shannon Lanier, Angela and Tony Van Ginkel, thank you very much for making this show possible. Dan Kusednar. And then we have birthdays. We have a slew of birthdays. Shannon Diamond of Grafton, Wisconsin. Every year I play in her backyard. Shannon. We have Patty Lipscomb, Murph's high school friend. Dan Elias, who lives in my neighborhood, but he should be here tonight. Jeff Horrigan, an old friend of ours. Patty Finneran, an old friend of ours. John Haga, who's Bongo Johnny from Minneapolis. He's not watching this, but happy birthday anyways, John Haga. And we'll let you know because I'll be in New Hope, Minnesota at the beginning of May. And last but not least, we have Jamie, Paul Jones' wife. Happy birthday, Jamie. Yeah, you have that amazing young man. And they're in Austin tonight. And since they're in Austin tonight, in Texas, I thought tonight I would do 2 country songs. The normal one, Barbara Collins wanted me to play this for Patrick. I'm a patient man, you know I am, but you're pushing me to the limit. Imagine a picture of me and you. You've been on my back for 1 trillion years. I can't take another minute. Imagine a picture of me and you. Sing it! Imagine a picture of me in a Cadillac speeding out of town. Imagine a picture of our happy home burning to the ground. It's an endless fight. I'm wrong, you're right. Ain't no way I can win. Imagine a picture of me and you. Sing one. Y'all are singing pretty, real pretty. I'm making up a new country song right now as we speak. I'm drinking Bud Light from a paper bag. And my dog went swimming in the cold water. Now his tail won't wag. I like Morgan Wallen. Like it or not, I don't really. But his fans are pissing in the American Family Field parking lot. Sometimes I'm crazy. Sometimes I actually flip. But I always enjoy it when I'm visited by Joe Hill. And he sang real fine. He's not blue like a Smurf. His partner in crime was a dude named Murph. And they say pride comes before a fall. She's with us again tonight, the mistress of alcohol. Now get up here right now. That's right, she wasn't at the last show because she was on a business trip. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the mistress of alcohol. The inspiration for so many country songs. And I'd like to sing one right now. Sometimes she's deep in thought. Sometimes she's really pensive. She likes to drink red wine, but only if it's expensive. She used to date Italians, Pasquales and Vitos. If she ain't drinking wine, she might be drinking Tito. Sometimes she says she won't. Sometimes she says she will. Speaking of Tito's, a double's $26 at Kid Rock's bar in Nashville. Now, I'd hang any picture that she wants on any wall. How about a round of applause for Bethany, the mistress of alcohol? Let's hear it for her. Come on. Oh, wait. We're done. I see him. I see Dashiell. Thinks he's special. But wait. Imagine a picture of me in a Cadillac speeding out of town. Imagine a picture of our happy home burning to the ground. It's an endless fight. I'm wrong, you're right. Ain't no way I can win it. Imagine a picture of me and you. One more. Imagine a picture of me and you. Only you're not in it. That ain't my only country song tonight. Nurse Becky had a slew of requests. This is the one that caught my eye. And listen. Our love was doomed from the start, a guaranteed broken heart. I knew that we would part, 'cause we were doomed from the start. Oh yeah, I love this one. Let's do it again, only with a little more pizzazz. Our love was doomed from the start, a guaranteed broken heart. I knew that soon we'd part, 'cause we were doomed from the start. She had a little fish on the back of her car, Mariah Carey in her CD player, wooden geese all over the kitchen. Lord, she wouldn't stop her bitching. Our love was doomed from the start, a guaranteed broken heart. I knew that we would part, 'cause we were doomed from the start. I had a little trouble keeping a job. Don't forget that convenience store I robbed. 30 days in the county hole, left our loving on parole. Our love was doomed from the start, a guaranteed broken heart. I knew that soon we'd part, 'cause we were doomed from the start. She had style, she had class. They say opposites attract. My ass. I had nothing. What What could I do to provide the life she was accustomed to? Oh, what could I do? Doomed from the start, a guaranteed broken heart. I knew that soon we'd part, 'cause we were doomed from the start. I knew that soon we'd part, 'cause we were doomed from the start. I think I need a shot of Busch Lights. I'm living on the edge. All right, Joe Hip, you're here. Sent me money, I don't know why. Here's your song. He's as cool as a white man can be. That's what everyone says about me. In my shades and my fake leather coat, always quick with a quip and a quote. But that night when you told me goodbye, it was all I could do not to cry. Your words hung like the mist in the air, and I acted like I didn't care. My next stop is Hollywood. My performance was really good. The critics raved like I knew they would. I should be on Broadway. You won't hear any Freudian slips or apologies pass through these lips. And you probably won't be surprised, but not a tear ever fell from these eyes. But that evening as you drove away, I pretended that I was okay. I went inside and I ate your dessert, and I acted like I didn't hurt. My next stop is Hollywood. My performance was really good. Critics rave like I knew they would. I should be on Broadway. So it's over now if you insist, but maybe some good can come out of this. All the scenes that I acted with you might just win me an Oscar or two. 'Cause that night when you told me goodbye, it was all I could do not to cry. Your words hung like the mist in the air, and I acted like I didn't care. My next stop is Hollywood. My performance was really good. The critics rave like I knew they would. I should be on Broadway. My next stop is Hollywood, or maybe old Broadway. Some of you just want me to sing as fast as I can. I did it for the showers, and now I'm going to do it for April out in Las Vegas. Viva! Oh, baby, baby, don't be absurd. You think I don't love you? I just say the word. But you should know better after all these years. I can remember the moment I met you, the day and the time and the place. I can remember the clothes you were wearing, the look of dismay on your face. And I can remember the song that was playing, the number of stars in the sky. How could I forget? Oh, baby, baby, what can we do? You don't understand me. I don't understand you. It's not complicated. It's a simple thing. I can remember the moment I met you, the day and the time and the place. I can remember the clothes you were wearing, the look of dismay on your face. And I can remember the song that was playing, the number of stars in the sky. How could I forget? How could I forget? Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Goodbye for now. I'll prove that I love you some way, somehow. As soon as we're together, things will be just fine. I can remember the moment I met you, the day and the time and the place. I can remember the clothes you were wearing, the look of dismay on your face. And I can remember the song that was playing, the number of stars in the sky. How could I forget? And I can remember the moment I knew that I needed you all for myself. I can remember you looking at me like you wished I was somebody else. And I can remember the sound of the ocean, the fireworks up in the sky. How could I forget? How could I forget? Oh, baby. You know what I'm going to do after this show? You're probably thinking, oh, he's going to go out and party till dawn. Mixtures of alcohol, take them out, and they'll dance till dawn at nightclubs like that look like the ones in South Beach. That's probably what you're thinking I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the garage, and I'm going to put on better clothes than this, definitely. We're going to party all night long. Well, I hate to break your bubble, but I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to watch TV. Because if there's one thing I love, it's streaming. But listen, Eric, I don't know what you're doing tonight, Eric. It's 2 hours earlier in San Francisco. But for you, I gotta have a drug deal, gotta have a car chase, gotta have some violence. Gotta have a happy ending, gotta have some hijinks, high top nonsense. Cause my life just seems so stupid, and there's not much I can do without you. Everybody knows it's true. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. Hey. But I gotta have a love boat, gotta have a soul train, gotta have my mother the car. Gotta have a talk show, cooking in a walk show, gotta have a Hollywood star. Cause my life just seems so boring, and there's not much I can do without you. Everybody knows it's true. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. And I can't change the channel. Well, I hopped on stage full of passion and rage. I was in my prime. But the hip little boys and the hip little girls were blurred out of their minds, 'cause they need the kind of thrills they only get on Instagram. Just like you don't get no thrills from me. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. Television ruined my television, ruined my television, ruined my life. Last night I was sitting next to a beautiful lake. Alexa, play some reggae. Mauricio is down in Texas right now, or as I call it, Tejas. Mauricio, for you, I haven't heard from you for months. I'm gonna play your song. A song that I wrote because I used to do this when I was nervous in front of large crowds. I close my eyes and you're naked. It's such an incredible scene. I feel so much joy I can't take it. It's such a beautiful dream. I close my eyes and we're together. I think you know what I mean. This must be the 12th of never, or just a beautiful dream. Close your eyes, anything can happen. Close your eyes and things aren't what they seem. Close your eyes, lie down on your back and relax and float downstream. It's such a beautiful dream. Close my eyes and I'm 20. I'm living life at full steam. Women, wine, and song, I got plenty. Oh, it's such a beautiful dream. I close my eyes and you want me just to build up your self-esteem. There's no bad memories to haunt me. Just a beautiful dream. Close your eyes, anything can happen. Close your eyes, and things aren't what they seem. Close your eyes, lie down on your back and relax and float downstream. Such a beautiful dream. Open my eyes and it's all over. It's back to the same old routine. And now this world's getting colder. But it was such a beautiful dream. I had such a beautiful dream. Such a beautiful dream. Dream, dream. Close your eyes, anything can happen. Close your eyes, and things aren't what they seem. Close your eyes, lie down on your back and relax and float downstream. Such a beautiful dream. It's such a beautiful, beautiful dream. Such a beautiful dream. I close my eyes and you're naked. And that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out in my garage. May 19th, I'll be back. Venmo, PayPal, don't forget. And until I see you again, maybe tomorrow night in the Dells, in the Wisconsin Dells tomorrow night. St. Paul in his letter to the Ephesians said, it came to me upon a midnight glare. Said, I've finished writing all of my gospel. Now all I seem to want is sex and beer. Mark Antony looked down on Caesar's body. He said, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. I did not come here to praise Caesar. I came here for sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. I mean, I love these dudes. Don't you think we should have some ladies up here right now? Don't you think we should have some ladies up here tonight? Well, Murph, get up here if we're going to have all dudes. George Washington, he never crossed the Delaware. There was no midnight ride for Paul Revere. Ben Franklin never discovered electricity. He was too busy looking for sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. Oh, you got it, you got it. Now from the city to the suburbs to the country, from the southern to the northern hemisphere, now holding a tremendous referendum, and everybody's choosing sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. Now it's getting interesting. Charles Dickens gave us Great Expectations. Shakespeare gave us Hamlet and King Lear. Emma was brilliant as Morticia Adams. But who the hell is gonna give us sex and beer? Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here. Now they could take away our pride and our dignity. They could use up all our blood and sweat and tears. They could take away our names and give us numbers.
19, May 19th. May 19th.
Yeah, they're all 18.
They're all 21.
But they will never take away our sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around. Joe Hip, make your daughter proud.
Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the things we like around here.
Oh, we like sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer. Thank you, everybody. See you in May, if not before that. Thank you.